We want to get everyone set up for Clemson position by position as we head towards spring practice coming up in about a month. We got Jason here to run through the offense. Let's go to quarterback. So it's a tough situation when for the past 6 or 7 years, you're used to getting 35 touchdown passes out of your quarterback, and suddenly it's 9. So DJ Uiagalelei showed us against Notre Dame and Boston College the previous season that, and I got to count myself in this group, that I just kind of assumed he was going to step in and be one of the best quarterbacks in the country, and that wasn't necessarily the case. So we got DJ, and we got whether there's going to be a quarterback battle or not.
Yeah, I think pretty much everyone assumed he was going to kind of just step in and be one of the better quarterbacks in the country and keep that offense rolling at a high level. For whatever reason, it did not happen, and it started right out the gate in week 1. This will be one of the most discussed topics heading into the spring amongst the fan base. Is who is the quarterback going to be to begin the season, or how long can DJ hold on to the job, et cetera, et cetera. Personally, I'm be interested to see if DJ's even 100% healthy by spring. Last time we heard from Brandon Streeter back on signing day, he still wasn't even fully recovered from his knee. Wouldn't surprise me. Clemson's kind of tight-lipped on these things. They don't put out a lot about injuries. Wouldn't surprise me if he had to have a surgical procedure done on that knee, or at least on that index finger. From my understanding, he has some torn tendons in that thing on his throwing hand, but I'm not even 100% sure he's going to be 100% healthy by spring. But definitely a battle to watch. I don't think there is, even if he's 100%, I don't think there is any chance that Cade Klubnik comes out of the spring as the starting quarterback at Clemson or listed atop the depth chart. I don't think there's any chance that happens. Dabo Swinney's made it pretty clear on multiple occasions for his incumbent to get beat out, it can't be close. It's going to have to be I think Dabo Swinney said it like this himself. It's got to be a knockout punch. If you're going to take the incumbent out, you got to knock him out. And I don't think that can happen in the spring. I'm not even sure it can happen in fall camp. This is something that might go into the season. And I fully expect DJ to be the starting quarterback in game 1 against Georgia Tech. Now, whether he's the starting quarterback 4 weeks later, I have no idea. If he plays at the level he played last year, I don't see any way, shape, or form that he can hold on to that job, or at least Klubnik isn't given an opportunity. Clemson didn't have really very many options at quarterback last year. DJ was really it. They're going to have another option this year. They've even got, Hunter Johnson, a 6-year guy, sitting back there kind of waiting in the wings. Didn't really come to Clemson to play. Was mostly interested in coming and being a graduate assistant, doing some coaching. Brings a lot of experience into that room. So that's even another guy that's could get an opportunity, say, if for whatever reason Klubnik's not ready. I'm of the opinion he's going to need some weight before he's ready. He's coming in about 185 pounds. That certainly isn't ideal for a starting quarterback at the Power 5 level. But that's going, like I said, that's going to be the most talked about subject throughout the spring, after spring, all summer is Klubnik and Uiagalelei, who's going to be the quarterback. If there's a change, when the change is going to happen. No one knows the answer to that.
Jason, it kind of strikes me odd that a guy that was a 5-star quarterback 4 years ago, and he certainly didn't have anywhere close to the career that was projected for him, but he still was able to gain the starting job at Northwestern for a time, and he's played, and he hasn't been miserable, that he would give up on his career that quickly.
I thought it was a little bit odd too. He's using his COVID year as his eligibility year this year. I mean, maybe he thought, this is just me speculating. I haven't heard anything about this. He wants to get into coaching from what I'm understanding, but maybe he thought he wasn't going to get an opportunity to play anywhere else. Maybe he just assumed that. I don't know. I'm just grasping at straws here, but I thought that was a little odd too, that he wasn't looking around to play somewhere. Dabo Swinney has said it on multiple occasions that he was coming back to Clemson to get his MBA. I can't remember what it's in, but and that was the biggest thing. He was coming back to get his MBA, something offered there. But yeah, reaching out to wanting to coach and not asking about playing, that struck me as a little odd too.